Well, hello. When I was a new Neverwinter player, I really didn't know anything. And to this day, I sometimes feel like I don't know anything, but the point is that there's a lot of information new players usually don't know, or at least they aren't exposed to, and they end up making mistakes that cost them later. The game has changed a lot since my last iteration of this video, so I thought I would continue my yearly tradition by updating it for 2021, Module 21, and beyond. If you're not a new player, some of these things are probably going to seem obvious to you, but like I said, a lot of stuff is not made clear to the players who are just starting out, and hopefully this video will help those players out and make some things easier for you to understand. Tip number 1. During the final quest of the Velosk adventure, you'll learn about invoking your patron deity, the god that you chose during character creation. You'll want to invoke at least once a day and use the celestial coins you get to buy artifact packs for the chance at getting a coalescent wards. These wards give upgrades a 100% success rate, and they're usually used on upgrades that have a 1% or 2% chance of success. You can also save these packs and open them during the double refining stones event if you need enchanting stones. Invoking multiple times a day also gives you a chance to get coupons for the Zen store. Number 2. Make sure you collect as much of the free inventory space as you can. You're going to be collecting a lot of items, and trust me, you won't regret having a lot of bag space. Ever. Since the release of the 21st module, Jewel of the North, you'll get a free 42 slot bag naturally just by completing the Velosk adventure while you're leveling up. And if you started playing during the Neverember's recruitment event, which happens a couple times a year, you'll also get 2 more free bags just from leveling up during the event and opening the level up reward boxes. You'll also gain a currency called incentives during that event, which you can use at the incentives store to purchase another 42 slot bag. You can get another free bag from using someone's referral link, which I'll talk about later, and other than that, the only other place to get bags other than the auction house or the Zen store is the Temple of Tiamat trial, which you'll unlock at level 20. There's just a small chance to get a 20 slot bag from that chest, so it's not super common. But unless you get a really good discount, it's usually not worth it to buy bags in the Zen store. Number 3. Make sure you're opening all the treasure chests, mimics, and skill nodes that you see, and sell the mount insignias that you don't need. Insignias are a really hot item right now, and you can make a decent amount of Astro Diamonds from just selling the ones you're picking up on your adventures. Well, decent Astro Diamonds for a new player anyway, and you can use those Astro Diamonds to purchase other things for your character to give it additional boosts. Number 4. While you're creating a character, do a quick search to figure out which ability scores you should be focusing on. This way you can pick the racial ability bonus that suits you, and you'll know where you want to put your points as you're leveling up. But at the end of the day, racial bonuses only make a very small difference in your performance, so if there's a race that you really like the look of, just go with that one. You'll enjoy yourself better if you have something nice to look at, rather than something that you personally feel is ugly, but makes your character do better, so you feel like you have to pick that one. You don't have to pick that one, trust me. Number 5. If you've looked at any guides for your class, you're sure to see them mentioning certain stats to focus on first, but don't worry about this until your max level, level 20. Just enjoy the leveling experience, try out everything your class has to offer, find the powers and feats that you like to use. You can always change everything later. Number 6. If you are a brand new player, or if you have a character below level 10, you can use someone's referral link to get some gear, a free mount, a free companion, and a free bag for more inventory space. My referral link is in the description if you would like to use that, but it's only going to work if you also play on PC, because I play on PC. If you have an Xbox or PS4 referral link, you can share it in the comments so that new console players can use one of those. You can claim your rewards with the big Claim Rewards button on the home screen, which you get to by pressing L on PC. I don't know what the keybinds are for consoles because I'm a noob. Or you can just go to the reward claim agent in the Enclave. If you already have a character higher than level 10, it won't work even if you delete the character, which is a bit unfortunate. Number 7. Once you reach level 5, you'll unlock the ability to participate in daily random dungeon queues. This is how you'll get most of your Astro Diamonds, so make sure you do these as soon as you're able to. You can repeat the random dungeon queue until you reach the daily rough Astro Diamond cap, which is 80k from queues and 100k in total. VIP players can get all of their 100k rough AD from queues, but if you don't have VIP, you're limited to only getting 80k rough AD from queue bonuses each day. Number 8. After completing a few adventures and some random queues, you'll have collected a moderate amount of Astral Diamonds. But don't just go spending it all willy-nilly either. I'd suggest buying some rank 9 enchantments with offensive stats, and maybe a couple companions that have active bonuses that you'll use. There is a link to a spreadsheet created by Reiner in the description of this video, and that spreadsheet has all of the companions in the game, their bonuses at each rank, and a bunch of other useful information. You can use it to decide which companions you want to buy. Number 9. Join a guild. Guilds offer boons that significantly increase your stats and item level, as well as a whole bunch of people to do quests, run dungeons, and hang out with. However, don't just join the first random guild that will pick you up. Read about the guilds that you're interested in, talk to a couple people from it just to make sure that they speak the same language and are in a similar time zone as you, and see if you're going to enjoy yourself there. You can switch guilds whenever you want, but your first experience is the most important, so might as well make it a good one, right? Number 10. Don't be afraid to delete a character and try another class if you aren't enjoying it. You get 2 character slots for free, so that's already 2 classes that you can try out, and getting additional ones are really cheap, especially during a sale. There are 9 different classes in Neverwinter now, so if you're not feeling the first one by the time you unlock Paragon Paths, which is level 11, try a different one. Each of the classes has a different playstyle, so there's bound to be one that you'll have fun with. Number 11. As soon as you unlock the workshop, choose a profession and start leveling it up. Professions will allow you to make various potions, armor reinforcement kits, dyes, and gear. It'll also allow you to participate in event-specific professions such as the Summer Festival, where you can craft limited-time foods like watermelon sorbet. You can also sell the various things that you craft, and it'll help you earn a little bit more Astral Diamonds too. Number 12. After every few quests you complete, check how many Adventurer Seals you have. If you have at least 250, you can buy a piece of gear from the seal vendor that'll be much better than whatever you're currently wearing. You can find a seal vendor in the Adventurers Guild, in the market in the Enclave, and in some of the adventure zones. Buying this gear will make your life way easier, and may even be the deciding factor if you can complete a certain quest or not. Number 13. Experiment with your class and try out its different powers before copying a build that you find online. You'll have more fun trying what you think is interesting, and you'll learn more by experimentation rather than choosing what someone tells you to while you don't understand why. Number 14. You can only have 1 buff from each type of consumable active at a time. You can have 1 potion, 1 stronghold food, 1 event food, 1 elixir, 1 trinket, and 1 invocation buff active at any one time. Applying a second buff from the same category will just override the first one, which you probably don't want to do, unless you accidentally eat the wrong thing and get food poisoning or something, but I'm not judging. Number 15. Look around for giveaways. After a new module comes out, there's usually a few promotions floating around the internet with free stuff that you can get. It's usually just potions, injury kits, a cape, and so on, but occasionally there are unique mounts or companion ones. Some content creators also receive codes occasionally to give away to their communities. If you do get a code from a giveaway, you can redeem it in the Arc client or on the code redemption page on the forums. There's also a link in the description if you can't find it. Number 16. If you find yourself wanting to support the game but you aren't sure what to buy, get VIP. Don't buy campaign completions or a character boost if it's your first character. You'll miss out on a lot of learning opportunities and be clueless when it comes to group content. VIP will grant you 1 lockbox key each day, which will give you a chance to get some rare items that'll give your character a huge boost. The different ranks of VIP also have their own unique bonuses that can improve your quality of life while playing, so make sure you check it out if you want to support the game. Number 17. Don't be afraid to ask for help with a quest or if you have a question about anything. Zone chat may seem intimidating, but there are people there who will help you. You can also ask someone in your guild or alliance if they can assist you if you're not feeling particularly extroverted that day. Number 18. If you don't have VIP, buying Protector's Enclave teleport scrolls will be helpful. It's really annoying when you buy something new on the auction house and you're really excited about it and want to equip it right now, and you really need a mailbox to collect that item, but there's not a mailbox for about 13.8 miles, and you have to run for like 20 minutes just to get to a teleport gate. If you can't tell, I've had many experiences with this. Number 19. If you find yourself failing a dungeon over and over and/or not understanding how to beat it, look up a video or a guide. Don't get discouraged, some of them can be pretty difficult, especially if the people in your group also aren't familiar with it. There are a bunch of content creators making guides, either written or video guides, that can help you better understand how to beat the different content in the game. Number 20. Make sure you collect your rewards from completing the different adventures. They're meant to help you improve your character outside of gear, such as enchantments, companion, mount collars, and bag space. Don't throw it away or let it sit in your inventory. It's going to be useful to you until you're able to replace it with better stuff, so you might as well open and equip it right then. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, number 21. After you reach level 20, start the adventures in the order the recommended item level recommends. Or don't, I don't really care. But completing adventures will give you boon points to nudge your stats upwards further, as well as gear transmutes to change the appearance of what you're wearing, and rough astro diamonds. Well, that's all the tips I have for you today. If you learned something, or if you have some tips of your own to share, please let me know in the comments. Also, if you like this video and want to support what I do, consider checking out the join button down below. It's right next to the subscribe button, which you should also click if it's not already clicked. Anyways, thank you for watching or listening or whatever. I hope you enjoyed this video and gained something from it. I'm gonna leave now. Okay, bye.